and Denise in the First Alert forecast. Some really good weather over the weekend to maybe take a stroll through one of our parks and our green spaces. But I will say it's about to get really hot across much of the East Coast, including right here in Maryland. A quick peek outside from the First Alert Weather Observatory. Bright sky after some midday clouds. Even managed some sprinkles and some light rain showers. Not enough cloud cover, though, to really stop our warm up. 81 degrees right now at the Inner Harbor. 81 as well in Owings Mills. And over on the west side, this is going to be the hottest spot tomorrow from Westminster on down through Mount Airy and down to Columbia, Howard County. You've managed 80s this afternoon. You all will push 90 degrees just before this time tomorrow afternoon, and that's not the warmest day in the 7-day forecast. Of course, heat is the big story, kind of grabbing the headlines, and we could break records as we get into our Wednesday and our Thursday. But for baseball this evening, not hot, certainly not cool though. Temperatures in the 70s and lower 80s. First pitch here only in about 10 to 20 minutes. And baseball weather, you know, we're ruling the roost here. It was a wonderful weekend for the O's weather-wise, and we're going to continue that stretch tonight, though it is going to get hot for the game tomorrow and certainly on into Wednesday. Temperatures out the door in the morning, low to mid 60s around the Baltimore metro, 62 in the city, 61 on to Stevensville and the Eastern Shore, 61 in Bel Air, Annapolis, 62, 64 in Westminster. So already out the door, short sleeves, even on your corner in Howard County, typically one of the coolest spots in West Howard. Still managing a temperature, a wake-up number, warmer than 60 degrees. 61 Ellicott City, Columbia, 62. Jessup, 61. Glenwood and West Howard, 61 degrees. So it can probably get away with short sleeves. For the students in your bus stop forecast, we're back up to 70 by 9 a.m. There could be some patchy dense fog tomorrow morning, just a heads up. That's about the only inconvenience in the weather out the door early on. Temperature back to 83 by 1. We're 87 at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, the good thing is, while it may feel a little muggy in the morning, that humidity, the moisture that you feel, it's going to mix out of the atmosphere as we get into the afternoon. So we're talking 70s and 80s, but with relatively low humidity. There could also be a few showers and thunderstorms tomorrow late afternoon on into the evening. Like today, very hit or miss, certainly not a washout, but a few rumbles, brief downpour or two possible between about 3:30 and 7 p.m. 87 degrees your forecast high temperature in Baltimore, but again, Westminster to College Park, 90 to 91, 80 Stevensville, closer to the Bay, 83 in Annapolis. If you are near the Potomac, near the Chesapeake tomorrow, any body of water, a little cooler. Of course, it was a cold winter. Water temperatures are still a little chilly. Baltimore City, Curtis Bay, 88, Edmondson, 89, Fed Hill, a little cooler, 86, and Hamden also in the upper 80s. Already close to a record tomorrow. I think we will break a record Wednesday. We will break a record Thursday. Slightly cooler Friday with a bump up in our chance of showers and thunderstorms. Next best chance of rain would be Sunday with a front much cooler, lower 60s, and sunshine to begin next week. Denise.
Thank you, Cutter. Rick